When the weather drops and I get to wear this jacket, this is actually one of the best times of the year when I get to actually just rock this jacket and wear it. It's a good day, but I don't want to talk about this jacket. I want to talk about how it's funny to me that the conversation of Epic Universe kind of did this full 360, and now everyone is a big hater of Epic Universe. Like when it came to Epic Universe, people were saying this is the greatest park of all time. It's going to be the Disney Ender. Nobody's going to want to take their vacations to Disney. Everybody's about to cancel their Disney passes just to have Epic Universe passes, which they don't exist. And how Epic Universe is the end-all be-all of all theme parks. And we got to do our best to make way. It all started from this tweet where this guy said that Epic Universe is a half-day park or a quarter-day park. I'm going to say something that's probably a little bit controversial, and probably it's grounded in reality, but Epic Universe is a full-day park, whether people want to believe it or not. I think that society has gotten to this habit where it's nothing but rides, and everything else be damned. But if it's not a ride, it shouldn't be experienced. And I think that that is a detriment to all theme parks worldwide. Disney actually has like a massive problem with that because a lot of the people that go to Disney, all they're focused on is the rides, and then they don't really focus on the everything else. And because all that stuff of the everything else, which was probably something that everybody knew, like way back in the day, slowly got lost to history and lost in time because people don't focus on that stuff. They focus on the rides. So all the details and all the fun little pieces of the parks, or the little fun pieces that you may find in theme parks, they all got lost to time, and a lot of creators have found that pocket where people don't pay attention to those things in the theme parks, and they've made a career out of it. Us, actually. Like Danielle and Sometimes Castles wrote books detailing the small little pieces of the theme parks that people ignore because all they're focused on is rides. In about 3-4 years, people are going to be writing books about I Love Epic Universe and then talking about those same pieces that everyone missed inside of Epic Universe because nobody cares to look. Because everybody's so concerned about riding on rides, and more rides, and even more rides. They don't go to Epic Universe to get that immersion that they're in France, or take a trip into Darkmoor and then really soak that in, or talk to the characters, or eat the food, or see the shows, because the shows at Epic Universe are really, really good. But so are the shows at Disney, but nobody really sees those because they're so concerned about the rides. There is one aspect to that. Yeah, if you do go to Epic Universe and you do want to ride Donkey Kong, you better pack a lunch. It better be a big lunch because you're going to be waiting in that line for quite some time. And I don't even think single rider or even the express pass can help that ride. And the queue is abysmal. So pack a lunch if you're going to go ride Donkey Kong. But everything else, hey, I'm waiting all day for it. I don't know. That's always been my gripe, though, when it comes to like theme parks, and especially when people come to theme parks, is they get so wrapped up in the rides and having to do all the rides all the time that they just miss everything when it comes to the parks, and it drives me completely nuts because you miss so much. But maybe also I'm looking at it through a lens of a local and not through the lens of a tourist. So maybe on a tourist, it's necessary that they ride everything and then get in and get out, rather than me being a local that has ridden everything and I can care less if I miss it with every trip. I don't know. It shouldn't just be rides though. It shouldn't be like that all the time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this, am I being too harshly on this? Maybe I am. I'm not too sure. There needs to be more than just rides. Because if it's nothing but rides, what's the difference between Disney and a county fair? That's how I see it.